I'd like to tell you about this particular tract. It's called I'm Keeping the 10 Commandments. Now, if someone asked you, if you knew for sure right now, God forbid something were to happen to you and you were to die, and you were to stop breathing, you were to transcend from this life into the hereafter, and they would ask you, why do you think you would go to heaven if you were to die right now? Would your answer be, well, I'm keeping the 10 Commandments? Friend, if that would be your answer, then you would be maybe very sincere about that. But you would also be sincerely wrong in thinking that that alone could take you to heaven. Galatians 3:24, funny enough, from the book that we'll be studying here shortly, Galatians 3:24 says, "Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Christ." You see, the 10 Commandments, this tract that I'm holding in my hand says, were given by God to show us that we are sinners. And that's what they do, but they don't do anything to help us receive salvation. You see, the Bible says that our righteousness is as filthy rags. The best that you and I can do is as filthy rags. And friend, I don't mean to gross you out. I don't mean to make you uneasy. But those filthy rags that the Bible is talking about is not some greasy rags that you may recall when helping your dad or something with working on the car back in the day. Remember those cold nights holding that light out there because your dad was saving some money and changing the brakes himself. See, those greasy rags that are a result of that type of activity, that's not what God is talking about, what the Bible is talking about when it says your righteousness is as filthy rags. Friend, no, think of maybe a leper whose skin is mottled and diseased and just absolutely, literally in some cases, falling off. Think of the pus and the sores that come from that sort of situation, from a person that's covered in what are called boils. Think of that situation and think of the filthy rags that would be used to clean up something like that. See, that's what God thinks of your best day. It's kind of discouraging, isn't it, a little bit? Until you realize that keeping the 10 Commandments is not going to be what gets you to heaven. Putting your faith and trust in God is the only way to know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, I would love to hear from you today, right now. Cut off the broadcast and email me. hello@BibleTractsInc.org is the email address you can use. That's HELLO@BibleTractsInc.org. Now, if you'd like to conclude the broadcast with me, the announcer at the conclusion of the program will tell us a little bit more about how you can contact me. But let me encourage you, my gospel-believing friends, use this tract that I'm holding in my hand. I'm keeping the 10 Commandments. You can order it on our website. If you are not familiar with our tracts, you can get an entire sample packet, one each of every tract that we use. You can do that on our website, BibleTractsInc.org.